Going to go ahead and give him a heartfelt compliment and be like, "Hey, Joe, I see you know. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm telling a story. Excuse me, ma'am. Hello. Get out of the story. I'm trying to put my Mac down on Joe, and you over here like in my conversation. Bye, ma'am. Hello. Goodbye."
Sticks and stones may break my bones. Sticks and stones may break my bones.
Hey Sim Babes, it's Tasha of Tasha Monet Sims here with another video for you. Hope you're feeling good, feeling great, and ready for what I have for you today, which is another episode of the Round Robin Noble Legacy with our lovely founder here, Genesis Noble. So if you don't know what Round Robin is, I am basically participating in a basically transfer of save file between different simmers where we each have our own sim in the same file, in the same save file. Good Lord, words are hard, y'all. And we play with our sim and we're friends with the other simmer sims and we're basically just living out our lives but being able to play the game together. The last time that we were with my founder, Genesis Noble, we met three different men that we are currently interested in. And let me go ahead and get out of tab mode so we can look at these men here. So there is Gavin Richards, who is our neighbor, and we currently, I think, get along the best with him. There is also Joe, who we met at the Paint Sip and Boogie. He is an entertainer. We don't know much about him, but that's only because we really didn't get a chance to meet him. We kind of tried to get to know him while we were on a date with Sullivan, who we also don't really know. But we do know that he's a mixologist and he's also a snob. But we actually have work in like 2 minutes. So I am going to catch back up with Genesis after she gets off from work. And I am probably going to have her invite Joe over so we can go ahead and see if there's something going on, something that could be going on with them, because we would definitely like to start on our legacy and start building up our family. Genesis is back home and she was promoted to Hungry Artist, which I'm so excited about because we also have plans of opening up our own art gallery featuring our paintings and things that we make. So I am so happy that Genesis was promoted. Let's see here. So Genesis now makes $26 an hour and she works on Tuesdays through Saturdays, which means she has Sunday, Mondays off. And with today being Monday, that means that we do not have another day off this week. That's a little concerning because we definitely wanted some things to do, but that is also okay. I do also want to make sure, let me see here, I'm going to have her go ahead and sell this to the art gallery. I do also want to make sure that she handles her needs, so I'm going to make sure that that gets done. And while that is happening, let's also go ahead and invite Joe to hang out at our current lots. Oh, wow. I think this is Nerd Girl. Yeah, Nerdly is here. Let's go ahead and invite her in. Like, we was about to get our Mac on with Joe, but that is okay. Always love to see Nerd Girl Summer here. Turn to a little bit. So I'm going to have her go ahead and serve. And I'm going to have her make garden salad because there's no possible way that she can cause some sort of fire or anything with that. Just gonna have her go ahead and ask about his day while she's going ahead and getting that done. Well, Nerd Girl is out here currently talking to Joe, which is great. And Nerd Girl is our friend, so I definitely want Joe and my friends to get along with each other. So it seems like they do get along, so that's definitely a plus in Joe's corner. But I definitely do want to get to know him a bit. This is not necessarily a date. This is more of a hangout. So we'll see if they hit it off or not. Like if they could be friends. And we're over here attempting to make a garden salad with our not good cooking skills. So we'll see what happens. Oh no, it's the airwax. Really, Genesis, really. And even with this just being base game, just looking around and seeing like all of the like scenery and how beautiful it looks, like I absolutely love it. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat our dinner here while we're out here on the porch discussing things, which I guess is cute. But I would definitely like us to go ahead and actually call them to a meal and then sit down so that we can all eat, sit, and chat together, which would definitely be a better option for all of us. So, my friends are over at my little home for dinner of salad. I'm so excited. Well, not about salad, but that my friends are here. So let's try and get to know Joe a little bit. So let's get to know him and be like, so, Joe, I was excited when I met you at the Paint Sip and Boogie, but I don't really know much about you. Can you tell me more? Well, a music lover, that's great to know. Let's actually ask Nerdly about her day. Then we're also going to go ahead and discuss interests with Joe here. Actually, no, we're going to, oh, I forgot that I'm clumsy. We're going to go ahead and paint for our job here so that we can continue to build up our skill and also so that we can continue to get promotions because we absolutely need those and so that we can also continue to make better paintings so that we can make more money. So we go ahead and discuss interest with my friends while I'm painting, which is great. Like this is so cute. Like I have friends over. Like honestly, you guys, like it's just interesting to me because I haven't played with base game in so long and I just think it's so cute. So okay, so Nerdly is talking about woohooing with Joe. Nerdly, Joe is possibly going to be my lover. So just remember that and tell them an engaging story. So it's so cute, right? Like when you look at your Sims and you think about what the Sims was in base game. And I know a lot of times we complain about the game, but like just going back to like the basics of what we love about this game. And I think what's making this so engaging for me right now is that like I'm literally playing with another simmer sim in a save file that they will eventually get while I'm attempting to find myself a man who could help me start to build my legacy. And so I am going to look in and see what else. So I'm going to enthuse about guitar solos because Joe told me that he was into music. And if I talk about music, maybe Joe will like me a bit more. He'll be like, oh, Genesis. I didn't know that you were into music like that. Oh, old lady's here. I'm sorry, old lady. I didn't know that you're out here. Come on in. Come in, old lady. Come into my house. Oh, I'm so happy. That's no. Let's not scrap the paint. I have. Why do I have to scrap the painting? That's annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and compliment old lady on her art because we're actually co-workers. But I'm gonna give Joe a heartfelt compliment. Like, you're not that bad, Joe. Okay, and Joe's going to be leaving now. So let's see. I mean, we still have the most with Gavin. We know the most about him. We know one thing about Joe, although I know his career because I met him when he was at his job. But apparently, we're good friends with Old Lady, and we're friends of Nerdly. And this was interesting. I'm also friends with Shay. I don't know much about him, but apparently I'm friends with him. But I guess I have to scrap this painting. And that's upsetting. I don't want to scrap it. I feel like I'm stuck. Okay, I can resume it. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and resume this painting. I'm going to go to work tomorrow, and then I think I am going to attempt to see what we can do out on the town. So Genesis is now at the point where she's making a decent amount of money. I am actually going to have her go out Gonna have her travel, and I am going to actually send her out with Joe again, only because I feel like their time alone was kind of interrupted by Nerdly and Old Lady, and not that I didn't want them to be there, but I definitely do want her to have some time alone with Joe. So here we are at the Solar Flare Lounge. I'm going to go ahead and ask Joe about his day, and because I'm a little tense, I'm gonna just go ahead and vent to him anyway. It's probably not the best thing to do when you are trying to get to know a guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway because it's an option. But we are going to come in here, and I am going to order drinks for the group, and we are going to have, let's see, we have a little bit of money, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on some drinks. So let's just have some juice on the rocks. And then let's see. He's into music. I wonder what he would think if I told jokes or attempted to play the guitar. But actually, I think that he and I can dance. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a second. Who is that? Please tell me that's not Gavin. No, this is not Gavin. Who is this? This is Reginald Welch. So, Joe and I, while we're waiting for our drinks, I'm going to go ahead and tell him a funny story. So, I finally got my promotion at work, and it's really exciting. Um, but I really just wanted to take you out so that we can just be here alone and try and get to know each other. Um, I think, it'd be great. I think I really do enjoy your company, and hopefully you feel the same way about me. She's gonna go ahead and brighten his day. He's a kleptomaniac. So is he gonna steal things from me? Oh no, Joe. But let me go ahead and ask about his career, mainly because in our relationship panel, we don't know it. So it says Joe is a water person at the other sports team. That's interesting because he was an entertainer when I met him the last time, but now he's an athlete. That is very interesting. So we have this. I'm going to see if we can dance to get. Who is this? Oh, that's the person that I know, and I don't know how I know him. Let's go ahead and dance together. I have no idea what we're listening to because I have the music down because I don't usually listen to it. So I'm just going to leave it that way. But I am going to attempt to see if Joe will dance with me. I am hoping that Joe is single, but I haven't done like any romance interactions with him. I'm not trying to like push him so quickly, but at the same time, we do want to go ahead and get our legacy started and start building our family so that we can go on and see how this is going to happen. I do just want you to know that I am not doing a traditional legacy challenge. I'm just calling it a legacy because I am attempting to play multiple generations. But if you have ever seen me, any of my other LPs, you know me and challenges just do not necessarily work because I am mainly into storytelling more than I'm into following rules of challenges, and I forget them often, even when I print them out. So I am definitely just playing how I want to play. And looking here at Genesis and Joe dancing, this is so cute. Like they're talking and dancing. Um, so I'm gonna have her go ahead and tell him an engaging story while they're dancing. And it seems like neither of them really know how to dance well, so that is fine and cute. She's gonna go ahead and discuss color theory with him because that's something that she really cares about. She's gonna go ahead and give him a heartfelt compliment and be like, "Hey Joe, I see you know. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm telling a story. Excuse me, ma'am. Hello." Get out of this story. I'm trying to put my Mac down on Joe, and you over here like in my conversation. Bye, ma'am. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Look at me. Go ahead, Genesis. Go ahead and get in sound. And tell him a joke about politicians. What are we doing? What do we call this? Let's go ahead and discuss some more interest and be like, so, I mean, I know you said that you were into music, things like that, but what else are you into, Joe? Like, I'm really enjoying my time with you. Like, I really should be home painting and doing things, but I really wanted to make sure that I did spend some independent time with you. And that woman is still in our conversation. I cannot. But I know he's really into music, so I'm going to go ahead and enthuse about guitar solos again. I don't know how much we really care about guitar solos, but we're definitely going to go ahead and let that happen. Okay, ma'am, you're dancing and you're in the way here. And so Genesis and Joe, they are so cute. So I am going to see if a little romance thing can happen. So I'm going to go ahead and have her ask if Joe is single. If Joe is not single, I guess he will no longer be an option for us. Oh, Joe is single, so he's still an option. That is wonderful. Stop trying to talk to us, lady. We got things to do. Like we're trying to see if Joe feels about us the way that we feel about him. So let's go ahead and flirt. Let's see what happens if we flirt with Joe. If you can't tell, I'm leaning more towards Joe than anyone. Oh, Joe likes that. That is let's go ahead and flirt with Joe again. And we're going to try a pickup line. I wonder what happens if I confess attraction. And then Genesis is going to have to use the restroom. Then we're going to have to say goodbye because we have to work tomorrow. Okay, Genesis, go ahead and use the restroom. So, oh, Joe, go ahead and move that pelvis. Go ahead and move that pelvis, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. You do that. Move that pelvis. Joe, I'm picking up what you putting down, boo. I am picking it up. Yes, I am. Let me come back over here and dance with you, Joe. I said I was gonna leave, but oh, we got a little bit of romance. He's a romantic interest. Okay. Okay. We doing something. We doing something. I want to confess attraction. Oh, look at him looking over his shoulder at us with his little shimmy. Oh, Joe, go ahead. Oh, Joe, why you had to change it? I like the little pelvic thrust you was doing. Oh, go ahead, Genesis. You move them hips. Say, look, Joe, I could move my hips too. Look at my hips go, Joe. All right, go ahead, do a sexy pose. Show Joe what it is that he getting if he likes you. Y'all, I think Joe is it. I think Joe is it, y'all. But, ooh, okay, he just walked away from us, but I still think Joe is going to be my boo. So it is nearly 11. We need to go ahead and go home because we have some things to do before we go to bed. So Genesis is going to go ahead and head on home. We had a lovely night with Joe. Um, he is now a romantic interest, which is further than any other man that we have. Why are we embarrassed? Ma'am, go home. Which is further than we've made it with any other man. So this is very exciting. It is next day, Wednesday, after her, I guess we can call it an almost date with Joe. And she is home from work and she just received another promotion. She was now promoted to the watercolor dabbler, where it says Genesis has been promoted to watercolor dabbler. She will now make an additional $3 per hour for a grand total of $29 per hour. She has also received the following bonus: $510, easy breezy easel, critically assessed paintings. And her next shift is on Friday, which means that we have tomorrow off. And I think that would be the best time to actually go out with our friends. Maybe we'll go to like the Paint Sip and Boogie. But before we do so, I want to go and meet one other simmer who has joined our group. Well, Nerdly Girl actually wants to come over and hang out, so she can come over and hang out with us today. And maybe we'll just go out and have a good time with our friends. Maybe we'll go to the bar in Newcrest. I'm not exactly certain what we will do, but we are going to have a good time with our friends. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and ask Nerdly about her day. I'm going to get to know so that I know all of her traits, but I'm also going to go ahead and share my secret on how I think I found myself a boo. We're going to have a deep conversation first. Oh, we hugs. I love it. And I'm gonna share a secret. Like, hey, I think I found myself. Excuse me, where are y'all going? She's like, are you sure? Well, that's cool. I mean, I met him, and might actually work out. We'll see. But I am going to have Genesis go ahead and travel, and we're gonna travel with Old Lady and Nerdly, and we're gonna go meet up with Lauren, and then we are going to go out. I'm thinking the bar, but we will see. So here I am with friends. I just met Ren, Lauren, Kat, and her toddler Cade. Oh my goodness. What the y'all. So apparently, this is a nude park, and I had no idea. So here we are at a nude park that I literally just brought a toddler to. I didn't know. My bad. I really didn't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, we're out here in the nude, just with all of our goodies, just hanging out. And Old Lady and I are like basically like really good friends. So we're just standing here in our nudies, just a talking. How lovely. I mean, I wanted to come out and hang with my friends, and Ren is over here cooking, and let's see here, Ren made veggie burgers, so I'm gonna have us go ahead and grab a serving together. Ren already has her serving, but okay, I'm just going ahead and I'm running nude. I really didn't expect this. If you can't tell, I really don't even know what to say right now because that was a shock. Okay. I mean, I guess while we're here after we eat, we can just go ahead and go fishing together. And would that also be in the nude? Like, yeah, me and my friends are literally just here right now in the park naked. Oh, and I'm finally getting to get a good look at Ren's face. She is gorgeous. But here we are. I don't know what we're discussing, what we have to talk about over these veggie burgers that Ren made us while we're here in the nude at the park. And I just want to apologize. Now, I had no idea that this was a nude park. So when I brought the toddler here, I thought it could be like the toddler could be here playing while the adults are just here chilling because I didn't want the toddler to be sent to like a babysitter, but that had to happen because we are naked. Wasn't prepared for that, y'all. Wasn't prepared. And now here we are, fishing in the nude. Oh, all of my friends put clothes back on, but here I am, still naked and fishing and smiling. Well, the paint sipping boogie is out there in the background. Look at it. Probably should have brought them there. Hindsight is 2020. So it doesn't seem that I'm going to be catching anything today but a cold because I am completely nude outside. So I am actually going to end this gathering here. I feel like, oh no, my friends are still here and they're naked. But I'm going to end this gathering here and I am going to send myself home. Don't know what my friends are going to do, but I am going to bring my little naked self home. And back home, I'm still in shock. I really wasn't prepared. I wasn't. But y'all, I know that I said I was going to go through and see which man is for me, but I am really liking Joe. So I am going to see if I can get Joe to come over tonight. Oh, he's going to be mad if I call him at this time because it is 12 in the morning. So I'm actually going to work on some paintings and I will invite Joe over. So it is actually almost Thursday morning and I'm going to end this part here so that in the next part we can likely either have people, like we'll plan a social event and have our friends come over and hang out. We'll likely get something that we can put in our backyard, maybe like a barbecue or something like that, or we'll see what we can do with the little bit of money that we have. I know we're saving up for things, but as always, sending positive vibes your way. I'm Tasha Monet. See you next time.